back to my channel. Today I have a favorites video for you guys. Basically, this one is about my January and my February favorites combined. If you're interested to find out what are my best makeup and skincare products of 2020, you can check out the description box below because I'm gonna leave everything over there. Without further ado, let's get started. I'm gonna first start with skincare. So first skincare that I'm going to talk about would be this. This is the Dior Capture Total Cell Energy Lotion Serum. So this one is actually a smaller size. I got it as part of a set and I really like it because it is slightly thick. So it's very hydrating on the skin, but at the same time it absorbs very well into the skin. It also contains the cell energy cutting edge technology, something to do with like stem cells. It really helps to repair the skin. It's a very like undescribable effect that you see on your skin because it doesn't work overnight, but after a long time of using it, you feel like your skin barrier is much more strong, your skin just looks healthier, it's a lot more plump, it's a lot more bouncy, and I think this is a really good one to wear underneath makeup. Next one, which is something that have been going around in the market for literally decades, but I haven't had a chance to try it and I finally did. This is the Shu Uemura Skin Purifier Botanic Oil Cleansing Oil. I finally see what the hype is all about. Trust me, I'm not a cleansing oil kind of girl. I love my dual face oils, I love my micellar water, but there's something about this cleansing oil that is very different from the rest because it's not oily, it's not greasy, it's not sticky, but once you put it with water, right, like it literally emulsifies into this little milky texture that is so nice and it just melts your makeup off without stripping your skin off of its moisture. And all you need is just one pump. It gets rid of the most like stubborn waterproof makeup. Highly recommend it. I think this is the best cleansing oil. Next one, I have a serum. This is extremely luxurious and once I saw the price I was really shocked because it's close to $400, but I can really see the difference when I use it. I think the whole thing about this Dior Prestige line is the experience that comes along with the efficacies of the products. So not only do they work super well in your skin, it's also extremely sensorial to use it because right down to the packaging, right down to how it pumps, right down to how it sits on your vanity, how it looks, everything is just so well made. And the serum itself is a oil serum. So it's kind of oily and you use it as your last step. It helps to seal all of the goodness that you have applied into your skin, but it's not greasy. I feel like it penetrates deeper into the skin and you get a nice canvas to just sleep in, you know that the moisture is not going to escape your skin. Next up, I have my Habib Heart Lift Spot Pad Calming Touch. So this one is actually a toner pad that looks like this. It actually comes with a nice little tweezer that you can just slot over here like this. So it's nice and convenient, but at the same time very hygienic as well because you're not putting your finger inside. But I want to show you guys the texture of the gauze because I have used quite a few toner pads like this, like the COSRX ones, the Medicube one and the April Skin one, but there is nothing like this one from Habib. So if you look at it closely, you can see that the texture of the pad is different front and back. It adheres very well on the skin. So if you want to use it as like a DIY sheet mask, you can just put like 2 over here and 2 over here and 1 over here. So you just need 5 pads and it really helps to refresh your skin. And the best thing is the serum or the toner that comes together with it actually contains heart leaf extract, which is great for calming and soothing down redness and inflammation, at the same time regulating sebum production. So even if you have sensitive skin or acne prone skin, you will love this. It's super nice. It doesn't smell like anything. In fact, this entire brand, you guys know I'm a big fan because it's great for sensitive skin. I've been loving this spot pad quite a lot because it's so convenient and I use it to get rid of remnants of makeup underneath my eyes or around my eye areas because it's very gentle. It's already soaked in the cotton pad, so I don't need an external cotton pad. And I first go in with the gauze side, which is the more like rough side, to just gently exfoliate my skin and then turn to the other side to pat it in to make sure that everything is nicely absorbed. So highly recommend it. Next up, I have a body care item. I know I hardly talk about body care because I hardly take care of my body, but recently I was introduced to this brand called Shiro. It smells amazing. Basically, this is a Japanese brand called Shiro Fragrance, and I got the White Lily Body Milk. It's so lightweight, extremely thin in texture. I feel like if you live in a humid country, you don't need that heavy, rich moisturizer. A body milk like this will work super well because you don't feel any grease after, and I love how easy it is to dispense. And the best thing is, it smells so good. It's not that kind of very light scent, it legit smells like a perfume. So once I put this on, I don't need to wear perfume the whole day. And it actually lasts pretty long. Like I would say at least like 6 hours, you can still smell it on my clothes. So you not only get hydrated skin, you don't get the greasiness, you don't get the heaviness, and you get the skin perfume. So highly recommend it. I have a sunscreen this month. This is the Decote Sun Shelter Tone Up CC SPF 50 plus PA 4 pluses. So this is actually a tone up sunscreen, and I'm just going to show you guys how amazing the tone up effect is. This is before. This one has a pinkish tone which really helps to brighten your skin tone. So not only you're getting sun protection, really high sun protection at that, you get very pigmented tone up effect that is not chalky or not patchy. And I think that is extremely rare to find because most of the tone up sunscreens that I use, the very pigmented ones are like very patchy. So you really need to spend a lot of time blending. Can you see the difference? It's like such natural tone up effect. I love it. And the best thing is it sits so well under makeup, it doesn't interfere with it. It doesn't call it to peel, it doesn't call it to clump up together. Of course, it still depends on what kind of skincare products you use underneath this. So the best that I've tried would be to go in with a gel moisturizer rather than a heavy cream or something that is very oily, because that will give you the best results. Next up, let's move on to makeup. These are mostly new products that I tried within these 2 months. So the first one is the Jill Stewart Illuminating Serum Primer. The bottle is so pretty, and the thing about Jill Stewart's products is that they make like the prettiest, daintiest packaging. But this one is actually a purple tone up primer. The only difference with this is that it's extremely like serum-like. So it's very, very lightweight, very easy to push off. It's more of a hydrating primer, I would say. So it kind of also immediately tones up your skin, and if you look closely, it has a 3D diamond dust kind of an effect, so it illuminates your skin as well. I do highly recommend this to people with dull skin that is not textured, because I feel that this one would accentuate your texture if you have textured skin. Next one, I know I talk about this so much, but I love this to bits, okay? This is the Becca Light Shifter Finishing Veil Foundation. Or rather, it's just a setting powder because I feel like it has zero coverage. It gives you a very nice glow from within kind of look, and I love it together with my Abib Hydration Cushion. These two, when you put them as a combo together, it just makes you look like you drank 1,000 bottles of collagen drink. Yeah. So I'm gonna demonstrate it on my hands using the cushion and then with this. I'm just putting a very light layer. As you can see, this is also one of my favorite cushions because it's medium to full coverage, but you really don't see the foundation at all. It just blends so well into your skin. I will go in with this Becca powder. Can you see that kind of like radiant finish that it gives? So I would say it's more of like a setting powder rather than a highlighter. But I do realize that it doesn't control your oil super well. Can you see the difference? So I do highly recommend going in with your usual setting powder and then dusting this on all across your face just for that 3-dimensional glow. Next up, we've got lipsticks. These two lipsticks are pretty similar. They are more of the glossy kind of textures because I feel like end of 2020 and early 2021, glossy lips are making a comeback. Just healthy, juicy, plump lips. So these are very, very suitable for that, and I love them because they're also really like hydrating on the skin as well, so I don't get that cracked lip look. This one is the YSL Rouge Volupshine in 124. It's a gorgeous MLBB color. This is the color I've been wearing throughout the entire Chinese New Year. So it's a very nice balmy texture. I also have another one which is from Shu Uemura. This is the Rouge Unlimited Liquid Lacquer in CR03. This one is slightly more sheer, but it gives you a very glossy kind of look. It's more of a gloss rather than a lipstick. These two colors are both extremely beautiful. I personally really like both of them. This one does, however, leave a nice stain, so it's a little bit more long-lasting than the YSL one. But when it comes to touching up, I feel like the YSL one is a little bit more convenient to touch up. Next up, I have another favorite, which already dried up, so I threw it in the trash. It's my One Size Beauty eyeliner. I did a full review on One Size Beauty on my channel, so I'm gonna link it in the description box as well if you're interested in that makeup brand that was started by Patrick Starr. But I feel like it's so good, and right until its death, I actually used it every single day. So I love it because it's black, it's so opaque, very easy to use, and it's extremely budge proof as well. It has the nicest balance between a matte or a glossy or a wet kind of look. That was really one of the best eyeliners that I've tried. I think it's very similar to Benefit's Roller Liner, just that it's a lot thinner. I can really get into the very, very precise corners of my eyes very well. Speaking of One Size Beauty, I have another product from them that I want to recommend to you guys. It is the Patrick Starr Visionary Eyeshadow Palette. It looks like this. I have been loving it so much because the pigmentation is really top-notch. It lasts very long. You can create so many different looks with it. It looks a bit intimidating in the pan, but generally all of the colors show up a little bit darker on the skin compared to in the pan. But yeah, the blue is actually less electric blue than what you see over here. It's closer to what is applied on my eyes, which is more of a navy color. So I love this palette to bits. I've been using it and I think I'm gonna love it for a long time. So I think that is it for me for this favorites video. I hope you guys had a wonderful Chinese New Year, New Year's, as well as Valentine's Day. So I hope you guys are having a great time, staying safe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!